You're listening to The Plugged In Operator, part of Main Street Media. I'm Marcus. It's Monday, June 15th. Here's what's on the board. This week's AI tool addresses the single most expensive, invisible problem in service businesses: the missed call. You're on a job. Your service manager is routing techs. Your CSR stepped away from the desk. The phone rings. Goes to voicemail. 78% of callers who hit voicemail don't leave a message. They hang up and call the next contractor on the list. Studies of service call centers have tracked this pattern for years, and the numbers don't budge. The average HVAC company alone loses between $45,000 and $120,000 per year from calls that nobody picks up. For a plumbing shop or an auto repair operation, the math is the same. Every missed call is a job someone else booked. The tool this week is Rosie. And I want to be clear that I'm really talking about a category here, not just one product. But Rosie is a smart place to start because it's purpose-built for service businesses, and it's the most straightforward to get live. Rosie is a voice AI that answers your business phone line, holds a real conversation with the caller, books the appointment, captures all the job details, and passes everything into your dispatch system automatically. It integrates with Jobber, House Call Pro, Workease, and the other major platforms service businesses already run. You don't need to replace your software stack. You plug it into what you have. Cost: $49 a month for the base plan, unlimited minutes included. No per-call fees, no rollover limits, no extra CSR overtime. There are solid competitors in the space. Good Call runs $79 a month per agent. AnswerForce layers in live receptionist backup for situations where you want a human in the mix. The market is competitive right now, which means the pricing is reasonable and the technology is already proven in the field. Setup time. Plan on 30 to 60 minutes the first afternoon to configure the basics and connect it to your existing software. You can be live before the end of the week. Here is your action for this week. Open your phone log right now. Count the missed and unanswered calls from the last 30 days. Multiply that number by your average job ticket value. Write that number down. That is your real missed revenue figure, not a projection, actual money that walked out the door. Then, go to tryrosie.com and start a free trial. Get it configured before your next heavy call day. Now, here is a story about what is happening upstream in the supply chain, and why it matters directly for how fast you can close jobs. A company called Rebar raised $14 million in a Series A in March of this year. Rebar built a computer vision platform for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical equipment suppliers. You hand it a set of construction blueprints. It reads the plans, identifies every piece of HVAC equipment on every page, counts it, categorizes it, and automatically generates a full bill of materials and a supplier quote. Before Rebar existed, that process required a trained estimator working through blueprints manually over multiple days. With Rebar, suppliers generate those same quotes 60 to 70% faster. Why does this matter to you as an operator? Because every time you are waiting 3 days for a parts quote on a commercial install or a replacement system, you are writing an estimate with a placeholder number. The customer is getting impatient, and your competitor might already have a real number in front of them. Your bid cycle is chained to your supplier's quoting cycle. Rebar had 40 clients as of the funding announcement and doubled its annual recurring revenue in the first 6 weeks of this year alone. That growth rate tells you the supply side of your industry is moving fast. Your takeaway: the next time you are stuck waiting on a supplier quote, ask your distributor directly what they are doing to speed up their quoting process. Ask whether they are using any AI tools on the estimating side. You do not need to pitch Rebar specifically. You are starting a conversation that signals you need faster turnaround, and you are finding out whether your current supplier is keeping up. Faster quotes from your supplier means faster estimates to your customer, means more jobs closed before the other guy even submits a bid. That's it for Monday. Find all 5 Main Street Media shows wherever you listen. Subscribe, leave a review, and I'll see you Friday.